people wanting to see how to move the cauldron around. So it's going to be a short, quick video just showing how to move it from in the middle of where it spawns to where it needs to be. So a couple of the things you're going to need for this. What's the other one? Oh, right, this guy. Recommend 2 totems and a love medallion just because to keep the slimes off you, and then any armor really with gravity pulse on it will work. And a weapon, you may need a glaive with gravity, but it seems that if you have the void color or possibly the imploding crossbow, you don't necessarily need the glaive. So guy's gonna spawn in over here. And you just want to start out sitting next to him. You'll pull him in quite a bit. Enemies aren't going to do a whole lot, but you'll want to watch out for the fire is kind of the main threat. So my goal usually is to get up this right hill. Try to save my arrows for the harder part. Come on, move. There we go. And if you get stuck on one of these little inclines, you want to go over to the side and still up the incline a little bit, but not too steep because it just can't go very steep. Okay. Once we get to about right here, you can start shooting those void color arrows at it. Our goal is to get it to right here. Okay, so it's getting pretty close. Probably just one more push. And if you can get an enemy in front of the cauldron, why it's in this mode, void color works even better. So it needs to be lined up so it's between these 2 cobblestone walls right here. It actually needs to be over a little bit more. Not too much further. Okay, right here. And sometimes we're able to void color it like that. So it just went up on the pillar right there, and then we're going to drag it back onto this wall. Oh, yep. I was hoping it wouldn't do that. And then this is where void color really comes into play. So we get it all the way back onto here, and then we're going to come at just slight angles and start using void color to work it around the wall that is right above it right now. It's not quite up on the wall. Got to make sure it gets up on the wall right behind it, right here. Yeah, like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself. Sometimes it'll get in your way. Really, the easiest way to get out of it is kill yourself. Another way to get up onto this wall is right here, and then roll in that direction. Okay, let's move it a little bit. How many arrows we got? 15. Yeah, let's see how we can do. Seems to be moving. Oh yeah, it looks like it got on top of that next cobblestone wall. So we can push it some more. Okay. And if it's on the edge like this, sometimes it won't spawn fire. You really just kind of got to feel it out. Okay. Oh, darn it. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. Okay. Let me go around. So it does its fire. Looks like it's still in a good place. I almost had to botch it. Oh boy. gotta pull it back a little bit. Because I have no way to get around it right now. Yeah, I'll have to pull it back a little bit. Sometimes it goes smooth in this, sometimes it doesn't, but you'll get the full experience either way. Okay. Avoid coloring back a little bit. Maybe my armor can just, there we go. Pull him back. The Cauldron can take quite a few hits. If you really need to min-max, you can kill the zombies, which will heal him back up. We should be able to get around him here in a second. Come here. There we go. Okay. Oh, we almost got it. Well, whoever I commented that this takes 1 or 2 minutes, I lied. Might take you 3 or 4. But now that we're here, only got 8 arrows, but we're going to use them. You want to get on this building, keep pulling him. We want to pull him over this gap, and then pull him actually onto the building, I believe, yeah. And then straight in this direction. It looks like we're out of arrows. If we need to, we can use the glaive, but he's getting sort of low on health. Okay, it's going to be kind of fast-paced. This is a important point. You want to make sure to get him on top of the block I'm standing on right now. It's hard to do without dying. So if there's any point where you're going to lose a life, it's going to be right here. And take it slow. Right here, he's in the perfect position. Yep. You see how we got just far enough? It's really important that you get him past, like where he is on that block. That second little, I'll go with my mouse. So this little dinghy on him right here, that wants to be about centered on the block, or even further. The further back you can get him in there, the less damage these slimes are going to do to you. But now that we got him moved, you want to come over here. First thing you want to do is pull him in. So if you can get gravity on him from right here, that's a good spot to be. If you can't, wait until your gravity procs. So right now, and then get up on these mushrooms. There's going to be a fence post right here. Move a little bit to the left, and there's going to be another fence post. You're going to see you're going to pull the cauldron in. It might be moved in until it can't do its fires anymore. So in this position, you're pretty close to invulnerable as long as you have radiance on your weapon. Oh, excuse me, because it seems like the slimes, see how they're right here, they're glitching into the building. They can't seem to hit you from right here, but you can hit them with your shockwave. So you just melt them over time. I always use a lot of caution when doing these setups because I AFK for 12 hours, 9 hours, long amounts of time, and they still can hit you from certain angles, although it's rare. And so I scripted up a few auto hotkey scripts. Oh geez. It's gonna be the highest quality video you've ever seen. So that I can automate when to use the love medallion, the totems, and I got stuck. And the other thing. So if you ever get stuck in this position, you just want to have to kill yourself. Preferably before you can pull the cauldron too far over. Because if you get stuck in that position, you can start pulling the cauldron. He'll get into a bad position, and you'll die. So you get on top of these mushrooms, come over here, move a little bit to the left onto this fence post, and then just clamp your A button down on your remote, or if you're using mouse and keyboard, you can hold down shift and hold down another key for attacking. But it seems like an Xbox controller works the best because it will automatically target these slimes, so you don't have to worry about facing the shockwave in a certain direction. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this was pretty concise. I didn't mean for it to drag on so long, but couldn't quite get them up there, so yeah, that's how you move the